thought he beat the shit out of that spider. Do you think that as hot? In the desert? Yes. Is that a trick question? Right, to be honest, right there it looks like it's probably like 80 degrees. Yes. On the jump. 'Cause it's what, about 5-6 p.m. Wow. Poor fucking horse. I don't know, man, when we're all wearing so much feels uncomfortable. This horse is my hero, to be honest. And you're the horse's nemesis. Right. sure the hose loves being pushed to its limits.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
It's plotting your downfall. Fuck up. It will become the final boss.
Yeah.
I hate this horse.
Whoa.
SMH. Onk. Rule WTFF.
Yeah.
This horse is such bullshit, to be honest. Rip each of its legs like 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can make magic anywhere, Solus.
We were all young once.
Fuck it, I missed it, Kingo.
Yeah!
I've news, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this. This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this. Word.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir. Word for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
It is time to side with the mages. Right.
If you get thirsty later, come by the bar. I'll make sure this is treat.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall...
Just returning the cups, Blissa. Thank you for bringing us drinks.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with
Go in peace, Herald of Andraste.
all things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal
Do you need
from their
anything more,
brothers and sisters.
Revered Mother?
One day I'm going to
Tell
accidentally
Segris
click
I've
you
received
donkeys
permission
along
to sell
here.
him a few things.
With a heavy heart.
Let us begin.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
I am surprised Cassandra is on Redcliffe's side.
So we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer, a watercourse, something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family.
This sounds like
It's
I'm
too narrow
going
for
to
our
fuck
troops,
up.
but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction.
From the beginning, wasn't
Perhaps
she
the
having
envoy
standoffs
Alexius
with
wants so
some of the
badly?
other Templars
Focus
like
their
the One
attention on
Priest?
Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather
guy
not
that
play
looks
the
like
bait.
Tommy Lee Jones.
It's up to you.
Forgot if I saved, so I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, I think that was the one. He is part of the Chantry, so much religious figure.
The Templars must help us close the breach. The Order was founded to fight magic.
We must first convince the Lord Seeker to bring the Templars out of exile.
We've received word from a knight recruit. They gather at Theronfall Redoubt.
It has been vacant for decades. Why go there?
We must approach the Lord Seeker again to get anywhere. We can ask him then.
But aren't Templars kinda inherently religious as well?
If we want the Templars to be useful, we need them under control.
To lure them into obedience, we must become a more tempting ally.
If it's status the Lord Seeker seeks, the Inquisition will approach him after allying with the noblest houses in Orlais.
They'll come with us to Theronfall and demand the Templars' help close the breach.
You believe that will work?
Even the Lord Seeker would find it difficult to ignore so many nobles on his doorstep.
Yes, especially when led by the Herald of Andraste.
Very different though.
Is it my good looks you need, or my winning smile?
One of the Chantry
Rumors
members
you were
laughed.
saved from the Fade by Andraste have grown legion among the Templars.
We've done our part to encourage them.
A herald with a few companions may be dismissed, easily set aside. That same herald returning with noble support will be reconsidered, as will the power of the Inquisition.
Isn't there the slightest chance the Lord Seeker will see my arrival as a threat?
Before, I would have thought he was a man of reason. Now, I could not say.
With respect, after his appearance in Val Royeaux, hang what the Lord Seeker thinks.
We do not need the Lord Seeker. We need his Templars, with or without his approval. The breach will not wait for our differences to settle.
Good news. Several noble Orlesian houses will petition the Templars to help us stop the breach. Lord Dabernash will approach you. Sign nothing he offers. But his gossip's reliable.
I hope he knows the Lord Seeker's mood. The Templars will never help without his consent.
Politics is nothing but trouble. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Truly. Ooh, Dorian. Kinda wanna bring Solas too, but at the same time I don't want 3 mages. Do they have different magics?
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
Where I go, they go.
I have no idea what Dorian has.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course.
We look sweet.
I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Yeah, but if you and
Fiona,
aren't
you would not have
exactly
turned your
the same,
followers
then
over
Dorian
to
is
my care
probably
if you did not
different too.
trust me with their lives.
Either that or he's like you, since you're both human, I guess. That $3500 outfit was great. I am sure we'll be fine. I wanna be an ass. Wait, I didn't pay attention back when this guy was first introduced. Is he mage? Then be an ass. He deserves it. For his dumb hood collar. Sorry was asked to do so, etching. Something. No worries. He is a travailed and so God knows what he is.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach,
Well, he
and
missed it, I
have them.
think.
So,
Also, by
what
the
shall
way,
you offer
in
in
app grinding and Psy, just realized if I app can battle before ending the sequence, nearby items respawn. I am about to fuck everything up. Fuggidip. I can't tell if items respawning is good or bad.
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
Call him out
I'm
on
afraid
his
I
shit.
have no idea what you mean.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen
It's
mark, a
proof
gift
I've
you
been
don't
raking
even
in
understand, and
sapphires and
think you're in
amethysts.
control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One, for this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
What's better than turning back time?
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to
I
happen.
guess he has a crazy
Why
name.
would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed. No!
blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Well then.
It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when! Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back? And how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you. Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Too much to explore, no room.
What? Oh wait, where were those? No. Where were those? Well, we waited. No. Where were those? Ah! Remember, stupid. I can't take that. No, no, no. You can't be here. You're dead and they don't come back.
Right, I'm a spirit. I came back just to haunt you.
Why? I didn't do piss to you.
Oh, for the love of... No one's dead. Alexius used time magic.
Talk sense or shut it. I can't think about him.
I didn't mean to frighten you. I promise, it's really me. I'm here to stop this.
You might not know. There were so many. The day you died, I ran out of arrows making them pay. Then it didn't matter anymore. The Elder One killed the Empress, and then invaded. With a demon army. Demons everywhere. Everything is gone. All red. And I want them to hurt. You're really here. I'll freaking die to spit in their faces.
Wild.
the light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
I'm not back from the dead, Cassandra. I just got... Well, this is hard to explain.
I was there. The Magister obliterated you with a gesture.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
If Dorian is right, and can actually reverse the
That
spell...
sounds so weird.
Then yes.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true. Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
Sending someone forward through time. That happens like a dozen times in Chrono Trigger. Yeah, but like we were in the cell. So doesn't he just send us to another point?
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise, I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must
Like
try.
I don't know,
Your
man-time
spy
lines and
master,
stuff.
Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Events having already occurred. For that matter, that's literally the driving premise of Samurai Jack, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. So you can change.
If red lyrium is an infection... Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
From their perspective, you got disintegrated.
Andraste, have mercy on their souls.
If we find something else to hit, it'll make me feel better.
But you actually
Might be stuff
only
we can
need
use around
3
here.
time. So you personally are unaffected by whatever took place in between then and now. Ooh. Because he removed me in the present, I want he in any timeline. I was thinking I took over my own body in another time. I have to pause a bit. And if you can get that pendant and go back to when you got poofed from, it'll be like you doze off for a second and the timeline can resume. Okay. Yeah, I understand the confusion, because there are so many different kinds of time travel. The way you were imagining is a more practical theory because it doesn't make sense how one could move matter through time without leaving. A very wild quest indeed, though. These poor people. It's incredibly fortunate that your party survived instead of being executed. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Tingle needs to rethink his methods of evildoing.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
My poor spy master.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Even withered like that, she just snapped a dude's neck with her
Alexius
legs.
sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
Oh shit, she uses a bow.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
That is how good she is. Dude, this is depressing.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Yeah, and you know what else is depressing?
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
She will still be left here, withered and trapped in the chokehold. Because this timeline seems to exist just because you have from becoming this one. So after we go back, in this timeline you will have effectively died like Sirathot. Well, depends how they explain it.
Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and...
More freaking demons.
Sticking instead with the one and only timeline thing. Maybe they don't have those alternate timelines go. But I don't know. Lila was saying it like it was. This place wouldn't be like this if it was true. Because it would be, however, it will be after you beat the game.
The breach!
So probably all bright and shiny and shit.
Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look. I'm locked.
All this stuff I can't have.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
To the main hall? It didn't look like that before.
Holy raid in the room.
Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around. go for some light reading. What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
What happened here?
Find Alexius. That's all that matters.
Want to climb up and shoot them in the arse from above?
Get that enchanter! Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Let me do it.
Sarah needs help!
damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
To keep watching or go to sleep, MOG balance scale.
Are they praying? Try to take them by surprise. Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
I don't even know how I would do that. I tried
Let's head back to the main
closer
hall.
this time.
I think I know how we'll
Not
open
like
up
I
the
know
door.
if the full stealth strategy was even an actual option. Maybe it's only if you're controlling a rogue. There's another like ladder area, so I guess like that. I don't know it now. You did sorta just run up and bat at that guy's face with your staff like you were in Little League. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now, of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
What would he have done if didn't he come here?
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No.
Tell me again how you got... wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
ADI got his staff. Maybe not with time travel, but it would be comparable in terms of length and foreshadowing. Kinda wanna say the last one.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
won. How it won.
Good to know Sierra still looks good.
If you can make it right, make it never happen, I'll fight. We'll fight.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours. Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame.
It looked like she didn't even make it out the door.
Andraste, guide me.
Like,
Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die!
Just got knocked through the door.
You'll have to do better than that.
Don't look away. You our eyes WTF.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
Well, guess we got like 1-0.
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
After this, stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
I don't want prisoners, man said. It was the doing of Alexius. Alexius was the fish. Will I regret this? And you already killed all his most loyal guards.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
I am surprised
it's a generous offer.
He say they
I doubt
disapprove.
you're going to get a better one from us.
Oh, there it
We
goes,
accept.
rule.
It would be madness not to.
Okay, if
I
this
will gather
comes
my
back to
people
bite you,
and ready
you
them for
might
the
get
journey to
another staff
Haven.
to loot, eh?
The breach will be closed.
Emoji wink.
You will not regret giving us this chance.
I don't care though. They can hate me. I'd rather have the mages as allies than condemn them to another prisoner state.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
Already, huh?
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision,
I love
I
Josephine's
support it.
expression.
The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's
Like
aid,
Childu.
and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Well, not that. But I'd rather do what I believe is best than flirt and appease endlessly laugh. I am sure I can win her over later.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail.
I see.
Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
And I'd hoped to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap, maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're
Feeling that middle
staying.
choice.
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Why does this feel like the end?
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen, what this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible.
LOL, end of
Some
what?
of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
The game. What we doing at the bridge?
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Maker willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
You haven't even gotten to fight another big bad demon yet though. Wait, after I seal the breach, is there more game? I was under the impression that sealing the breach is the game.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by...
I don't know, but what about the dragon and the giant having a sissy fight on that beach? And there seems to be a lot of empty spots in all those card menus.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
Do you have a problem with our new allies? With mages?
No problem with mages. You're fine, right? My problem is magic. If mages sat on their hands, everything would be fine. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again, with your people. Right, which ones?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like?
This feels like more of an interlude than the end.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Should lose a bit more to Vinter.
To be honest, yeah. But I've been played so much.
Good, right? I'll be here.
You also haven't gotten to romance everyone yet. Hua. Only like what, 2-4 hours? Only. All the more reason, 8 hours sounds more fitting for a game like this. Mix. How long were you playing The Witcher?
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the
And was it
Inquisition.
even over?
A pleasure, sir.
150
We so
hours
rarely have a chance to
before
meet
it
anyone new.
exploded.
It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I should be sold something.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
Let me go
The
back.
Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for...
My lord, you're the wound. Allow me to introduce. As the leader of the...
And of course, you could chalk it up to Witcher being a bigger game, but if you just trim off all the smaller fetch quest stuff in Gwynton,